Hey guys, and welcome back to another classic hardcore gold making video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you a secret farm that has made me thousands of gold. I'd just like to mention that I have my own gold making guide for classic hardcore, and this will work with hardcore, era, and fresh. However, let's get right into this farm. So this farm is a very good farm. I actually made a few thousand gold from this in Classic, when Classic first came out. So it's a spot where there is no one else going to be farming, and that is right down the bottom here of Tanaris. So this location right here, and you're going to find some turtles at this location. However, I'll show you how to get there. So you want to run down along the edge of the coastline to get to this spot. Now the best spot the best reason this farm is so good is because there's barely ever any competition here, so you can have the full spot to yourself, and there is a crazy amount of mobs that spawn down here. So no one's going to be doing quests down here, no one's going to be doing anything down here except for farming. And not many people know about this farm, and they haven't used this farm at all in Classic. Back in the day when Classic first came out, I was able to farm like a few thousand gold just from this location. So how this farm works is you kill the turtles and they will have a chance to drop the big mouth clams. Then from the big mouth clams you can get golden pearls. Now golden pearls are sold on the auction house and they're used for some of the high-end professions and crafts like enchants, things like that, so they're worth a lot of gold. Now in the big mouth clams you can also get a few other things, so you can get all the other pearls, and they also sell for a decent amount of gold. Now the drop chance for the golden pearl is 0.5, so you will have to kill a lot of these mobs. However, there is so many of these mobs down here that you'll be able to farm a lot of the open mouth clams per hour by doing this. Now the mobs you're going to be killing are ranged starting out about level 50, so you'd want to come here at a minimum of level 50. And now these mobs are extremely slow and extremely easy to kill, so if you have a class that can do some AoE, you can do some really big pulls here and make a lot of gold per hour. So as you can see, we got a big mouth clam right there. So all you would do once you have the big mouth clam is you open it up, and then you'll have a chance at getting the pearls. And the pearls, mainly the golden pearls, are what bring in the big amount of gold. You also get them black scales, and they will actually vend for a lot of gold, which is also another good thing. Now when you're doing this farm, if you really want to bump up the amount of gold you make from this farm, what you could do, and the best professions to do that, would definitely be skinning and also enchanting. So you can, any green junk items that you get, you can simply disenchant those, and then you can sell the enchanted materials up on the auction house. But I'll just show you down the bottom part of the beach, and there's so many mobs once you get down to this bottom part. As you can see, we're running and there's just turtles after turtles after turtles. But once you get down to like the very bottom part, it opens up a bit more, and as you can see, there's just a crazy amount of turtles here, and you can do some really big AoE pulls. So if you're a mage or a paladin, you should really like this spot. You'll be able to do some massive pulls, and on hardcore, it's extremely safe. These guys are very weak, and you can farm them really easily without having any worry in your mind that you may die. Especially if like I mentioned, if you're a mage or a paladin, you'll be able to pull like 10-15 of these easily, and you'll be fine, completely fine. They do not do much damage whatsoever. Let me know down in the comments if you're going to try this farm out in hardcore. So once you hit around level 50 plus, even at 60 you can come farm this, but it's a good spot to come and actually grind from level 50 all the way up to say like 55, even a bit higher, so you can make a lot of gold by doing so, and then you can also get some levels in at the same time. However guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video about this secret farm that I like to do in Classic. If you'd like to learn how to make a lot of gold in Classic Hardcore and in Era and in Fresh, you can check out my complete gold making guide for Classic. It'll be the first link down below. It just goes over a whole heap of different gold farms, what's the best classes, the professions, how to make gold with say like GDKPs on Classic Era, things like that. But till next one guys, take care.